Hey there, welcome to another episode of Two Labs Garage. We are back in the 96 Thunderbird. And anyway, we're heading to Franklin, Virginia for their Wednesday night cruising. It's a beautiful evening, great evening for a cruising. It's the first really nice weather we've had for a cruising probably since May. So anyway, got the Thunderbird going. Obviously, it's still got the dome light issue, but we'll get to that eventually. I still haven't quite put my finger on what's going on there, but anyway, got the girls riding with me, Caroline, and we got Miss Nellie here riding in the back seat, and of course traffic. Let's ride down the road about 35 miles to Franklin and see what's up. Alright, good weather and a decent little turnout tonight. Start off here by this Cougar convertible. Good car. Now as I get closer to where the check-in table stand is, they got music playing, so because of the copyright stuff, I'm gonna have to switch the volume off on me and probably have some music going over it. Alright, so at this point I'm going to have to take over doing the voiceover part, and yeah, just the music was loud enough you could hear it, and I don't want any copyright violations. So if you want to know what it really sounded like, just get your CD of Elvis's greatest hits and play that, because I think they had Elvis Presley CD and that's all they could play. But anyway, we saw that beautiful Ford truck there, and right here we're seeing a diecast of the Pontiac. I believe this is the Le Mans that I see this one around a lot. Pretty unmistakable car, but I like it when they got the diecast with them. So anyway, here's that. We're going to come on more towards the back of the vehicle now and see some of the literature somebody put in the trunk. And next to this, we'll see in a second, we've got a very, very nicely preserved Cutlass Supreme. This is another one I see down here a lot, and it's just a beautiful car, very well preserved. Something you don't see a whole lot of these old Jeep bodies. You see the Monte Carlos and the Grand Nationals, but you don't see the Cutlasses that much. You also got a beautiful little orange and white punch buggy here, and if you want it, there's the information. This beautiful bug could be yours. In a minute here, we're going to get back to my genuine reactions from when it was going on. Some places you can't hear for music, you're going to get my genuine reactions, and we'll come back to me voicing it over. Nice little ranchero here. Allegedly with a 390 as well.
Yeah, hello.
And here's a GTO that we also see down here quite a bit. Also kind of unmistakable. Nice purple Studebaker. Oh, I'm supposed to be talking. Oh, yes, nice Miata here. And then this green truck. This one's here a lot. Blazer. It's got a pretty cool custom paint job on it. It's almost always in the same parking spot too. It's kind of neat, everybody. I'll just show you over here, the fire department has this old Crown Vic in service. And CSX always leaves something here. You like trains like I do. There's supposed to be a GP38-2 fire truck. Yeah, I'm not sure if he's a part of the show or not, but I'll show him anyway. Audi and a Beamer. I think they are. I really don't think this is part of it at all, but nice Buick. And we got a Harley Davidson. Another Mustang that's for sale. In case you want it. But did you die? I kind of like that. But yeah, I already got my Thunderbird, so I don't have any room for one of those Mustangs. I really don't fit in them very well. I tried. I wanted to get one once upon a time, but just they aren't good for someone that sits for. Got a vet and punch buggy red, no punch back. Pretty red bug. And back of his vet. And we've got yellow and black Chevelle here, 70 model. Very pretty. And I don't know if it's Malibu, if this is something, I mean, hey, everybody starts somewhere, right? And there, this is an awful nice lady. Her little Fiat, always good to my pups. They're always excited to see her. And she's got plants in the trunk, so if my wife had joined me on this escapade, she'd have sought this lady out, and they've been talking plants for quite a while. My wife, she's a real plant person. Alright, now we got this beautiful Chevrolet truck from around 1950. I don't know exactly what year this one is. And sometimes I've really liked to see the interiors of these. And the wooden beds and the embossed tailgates stamped like this one. I like them. And then the patina on this truck is just right. Some patinas I like better than others. This one's just really. Again, I love the way that this truck is. I think it's really cool. Alright, this Camaro here. I love these late second-gen Camaros. From whenever they notched the back window onward, especially when they got rid of the chrome bumpers, went to the poly bumpers. They're some of my favorites. So we're back to the truck again. Now, when you see me skipping around like this, a lot of times it's because I'm trying to go around other people and not mess up their day. Anyway, back to the Camaro. My collection, I got very limited space left for any new additions, but one of those Camaros has a good chance. Now here in this old Caprice, I like seeing the old stuff like the vintage bumper stickers, because I remember when those pitching stickers were common in the 80s. No, not a whole lot of them, but a little bit here and there's neat. Like the old dealership badges when I see them. 48 Ford, same vintage as my Chevrolet. You can see how we did the AC in there. Yeah, I'll look at this to see how they ran the AC and some of the other stuff they did. Tried to get ideas of my 46 Chevrolet that I'm going to be working on. It's been a couple appearances on the channel, but nothing hard and heavy yet. Work on getting some papers for it. But anyway, yeah, now a lot of it I'm looking to see how they did the air conditioning in there. And they converted theirs to automatic, which I think I'm going to leave mine a straight shift. But the idea of putting automatic in mine has crossed. Just not really my flavor though, to put automatic in one. Alright, anyway, Corvair. These, I kind of like Corvairs. Never have one, but probably won't happen just because of limited room. But if it did happen, I'd say that's a wild card. And yes, this is a 61, I believe, Impala. It's been around a while. It used to be white with like blue in the scallop area on it. Now it's this color. Both iterations look pretty nice. And we've got a little Chevy here. I really like the way this looks. I like this body style. It's one of my favorite Chevy body styles of the 50s and whatnot. Alright, back to the Corvair. Look around, tailgate of that Ford. Alright, got us a Jeep. Buick, I think this is a GS and not a Skylark, but I'm not positive. I'm pretty sure that's, yeah, I see the GS now. And that's an updated engine. 67 is probably one of my favorite A-body Buicks. That's a 67 Chevelle here. And the 62 Bel Air, I believe. That might be Impala. Forgive me, sometimes I have a little tough time telling a Bel Air from Impala and Biscayne and all that. But whatever, it's a beautiful car. I like it a lot. Alright, so it's Impala, so I'm going to say it's Impala. Now, I don't get all wrapped up in movie cars like some people do, but there's Bandit. How can anybody not love Bandit? That's just such a good looking car. Got this little Chevy here, nice looking. And I always like unique and different. And I like seeing when these four doors show up. This is four-door hardtop Malibu. You see, no post. A lot of people don't like the four doors, but I kind of like them. My policy is I will not pay a two-door price for a four-door. But if I can get a really nice discount and get a really nice car for not a whole lot, yeah, give me a four-door, I'll do it. And many years ago, I had a chance to get one of these Dodges. Of course, it was a hard roof. And I balked at the opportunity, and I had several opportunities to balk at it, and I did every time, and of course now I regret it. But anyway, great taillights on these. Here we go, 57 Chevy. Again, four-door. I see, especially that car, they look fine four-door. Probably the only way I could ever afford one of these cars would be a four-door, so why not? You know? And a Corvette. 80s model Corvettes. This is right up next to the DJ stand, so it's plenty loud. And Jeep. We got some newer Camaro here and a newer Vet. And this is a very nice, very well preserved Camaro RS. I don't know, it kind of shows up a little bit, but it's kind of an eggplant color. This thing is pretty, and it is really low mileage. The lady that has this thing is super nice, and it's an airbag era one, so it's about the same year as mine, or my wife's, I guess I should say. And we got a little coupe here. I like the gauges in that steering wheel. And it's kind of neat, I think. Always like the custom gauges. This little Chevy wooden bumper too. Yeah, I like that. And we got this other old Chevy over here. And I really like these. Sounds like I like all of them, and to an extent I do. I always try to remain positive on these videos, even if there's a vehicle that's not so much my taste. You know, I don't want to be talking trash about anybody's vehicles. If people work hard on them, they love them, and well, hey, we all got different tastes. If we all like the same things, these shows be pretty boring. Punch buggy orange. And a nice GMC Sonoma, I guess this is. Should show the engine on that a little bit, because I believe it's got a little supercharger on it. And yeah, like a patched into something. And back to the punch buggy, see the other side of it. This is a vehicle I've had several chances to get Volkswagens and just never taken them. However, Monte Carlo, I thought that they have a very limited room left and what may show up. Monte Carlo is pretty much near the top of the list. I love these cars. Actually, I already have a nose cone, so I could turn an LS into an SS. The lines on these cars, I think the Monte Carlo is the best looking car from the 80s. We got the Mustang over here, and another Mustang, and another Mustang. This is Mustang from earlier. Yes, and then we have this lifted Silverado here. We'll see that again in a minute. But these Mustangs, when they first came out with this body style and they have a horizontally finned rear taillights like those, well, that was the first time I ever really wanted a new car. I've never had one. Anyway, 55 Chevy. Love the way it looks. We got SS Chevelle. He was 68, 69. Can't quite tell from the angle. I remember going to Langley Speedway when I was little, and they ran those all the time. Alright, back to this truck. This is the owner of this truck. He's somebody that recognized me, and that's, when you run a small channel, that's kind of neat, but he does a little mobile detailing business, and there's his info if you want it. Alright, back to yellow vet and another Mustang. Another yellow Mustang at that. And we got the era Ford truck. I like these. I remember when you saw these things everywhere, and you just don't anymore. And yeah, these used to be like the truck. And our cherry at home. And you'll see as I get my yellow lab here, she recognizes, yes, this is my vehicle, and this is where we go home. So anyway, Cadillac. We got the Fox body here. I need a shifter for an S-Rod, if anybody's got one for a Mustang. Nice old Ford truck here, and one of my favorite models of all time before Galaxy. A 63 model here. All time great looking car. Bye bye Mustang. Ooh. Pretty car. I gotta get better at holding the camera up some. I keep forgetting the lessons I learn. I'm always learning stuff about this filming. And this OBS Chevy, I wish I could have gotten a video when this thing was coming down the street, because it came right after I parked the night and had my equipment out. Yet this truck sounds awesome. It's got I think it's set up for drag racing. This thing is just something else. OBS Chevy. Got one show up. Got a soul. Be honest, I'm not sure what this is, but it's cool. Kind of getting some Mopar vibes here.
Yeah, I've learned to do it. Let it sit aside for a few minutes, warm that vinyl up, and then once you give a little more.
That Chrysler 300. Sniper on it. Alright, and we're going to wind up here with this Holden clones. I think they make these out of Chevy SS's or Pontiac G8s or something. I'm not positive, but yeah, normally you could tell a clone by it being left-hand drive versus right-hand, but nonetheless, kind of neat to see. Alright, so that'll do it for that episode of the Franklin, Virginia Cruising. This is something they do during the warmer months. On Wednesday evenings, I'll normally have a pretty good time going down there, and that was the first really nice weather evening. I was actually kind of surprised there weren't more cars there, but nonetheless, a decent turnout. So if you would, please go ahead and like the video, subscribe to the channel. They help me out a lot, help me bring you better stuff. And we got more stuff coming up on with my Thunderbird. We got another event I plan on going to tomorrow, actually. And we're also, I've been working hard on getting some of the other stuff I have back going, and just got all kinds of stuff coming to the channel. So go ahead, subscribe to the channel, hit notification buttons, do all that nice stuff. Doesn't cost you anything, helps me, and in the long run, it'll help me bring you better stuff. So anyway, till next time, be nice to each other, take care of your rides, and I'll see you again soon.